Hey guys, welcome back to Just Man United. Another preview, another match day. It's Manchester United versus Brighton at Old Trafford, and I am really excited. I'm really looking forward to this game. United come into this game with two wins on the back, 2-0, a solid 2-0 victory against Sunderland, and a 2-1 victory over Liverpool at Anfield, our first in 10 years. But now we've got a different task at hand. We've got to have three wins in a row, which we haven't seen since a very, very long time, not under Amorim, and I've forgotten how that feeling makes us feel. And Brighton are no pushovers. They are level on points with Manchester United, sitting just one place below us. So it's going to be a very, very tough game. And it's a team that's haunted United for the last three seasons. Let that sink in. Last three seasons at Old Trafford, we have been beaten by this club. And Brighton, I don't know why, but they always perform against the big clubs. Always, always they perform. Against small clubs, they might draw, they might lose. But against the big clubs, they play like they are prime Barcelona. So, guys, we'll be discussing my predicted lineup first, then we'll be talking about Brighton, my score prediction, and of course, drop yours in the comments below. So, this is my predicted lineup. I think Lammens will continue starting in goal because against Liverpool, also, he made some good saves, especially the one against Isaac one on one. I really like that. He couldn't do much about the Gakpo goal, it was bad defending. Um, I think in the three centre back partnerships, Shaw, Maguire, and Dillit will be starting. See, Maguire shouldn't be starting, but he will be starting because he proved to be vital in the win against Liverpool. Of course, he scored the winner and he was solid at the back as well. But I think against Brighton, against Welbeck and that guy, who's that guy? Minte. Again, I think Euro will be the better bet, but I don't think he'll be starting because of the display that Maguire gave against Liverpool. So I think this will be the back three. The back three will be unchanged. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us like it did versus Brentford. Then in the midfield, I think in the right wing back position, it will be Diallo. In the center midfield, Fernandes and Casemiro will of course be starting. I'm not even thinking about Ugarte and Mainu anymore. Then in the left wing back, I think it will be Dogu. I actually so Dallo, not Dorgu. I'm sorry. Dallo, because Dorgu again is a very attacking minded player. We have Ahmad on the right hand side, so I don't think Dorgu will also be given a chance. He might be rested, he might come as a substitute like he did at Anfield. And I think Dallo will start, who was very awful and poor in the game versus Anfield. Let me remind you that. Then in the attacking midfield roles, I think Brian Mbomo and Matheus Cunha will start. I don't think Mount will be given a start in this one. Sheshko will be starting up front. Dropping Matheus Cunha will be criminal because of the shift he gave against Liverpool. That was a really immense, immense performance from him. No goals, no assists for Cunha, so I would love if he gets on the score sheet as well. So I don't think Amorim is going to make any changes to the starting 11 versus Brighton. I think he'll be picking the same team. But one thing I want to be clear here, where there is no vision for this club because if he in the future, in maybe the next year, Casemiro won't be here. Fernandez maybe, maybe not. Maguire may stay for one more year because there are discussions about 1 year for his contract extension. But still, he'll be 33, I think 34. I'm not sure. That's old. Euro is 19. He should be given chances at this level. And Luke Shaw may not be here. He's already 29. Dallo, I hope he's not here. I don't want him at my club anymore. So give Ugarte and Mainu a chance, I think, because those are the players who will be staying with us for the next 3 4 years, maybe. But Amorim won't be doing that. He relies more on experience, so I think Casemiro and Fernandes will be starting. But I just hope Mainu is given his chances, otherwise, he'll again ask for a loan move in January. So, guys, it's now time to talk about Brighton. Let's see their recent results and their league position in the table. So, guys, Brighton are 10th in the league table. They are just 1 point off United, and they've got 2 wins in the last 5 games, whereas Manchester United have managed three in the last 5 games. So, it's going to be a really, really tough tactical battle because Brighton will be pressing really high. They love to press, and that's Hutzler's style of play. And Manchester United in this game will need to keep their shape, will need to keep their mentality right. Also, Amorim will need to bring on the right substitutions when required. And that's how we can break the curse. We can break this hoodoo that Brighton have won 3 games at Old Trafford in the last 3 seasons. That just needs to go. It's all over everyone's head that Brighton can make it 4 wins in Old Trafford in 4 seasons. And that will really, really be awful for Manchester United. And we'll be back on the drawing board. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. Brighton, on the other hand, let's look at their recent results. Let's look at all their results actually. So the first game it was a draw, and they lost the second game. The statement victory came against Manchester City, in which they scored, I think, in the 88th minute, was it? 89th minute, yes. I did see the match live, and Brighton really played well. They dominated Manchester City from start to finish. The thing is, at home, they are really, really good, and they are really tough to beat. On away soil, though, it's a different story. So, as you can see, they drew against Tottenham, which is also a great result. They won at Stamford Bridge, albeit Chelsea got a red card, but still, for Brighton, that was a massive, massive win. And Danny Welbeck is in the form of his life. There are also players who can threaten us like Rute. Then in midfield, they have Ayari, Baleba, who we targeted in the summer, though he's not in the form which everybody expected him to be. There's a little drop off, but I think he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back soon. Their recent result, they won 2-1 against Newcastle. So I also saw that game's highlights. So see, Brighton are a tough team to beat. At home, of course, it would have been even more tougher, but we've got the Old Trafford crowd behind us, so that will also be very, very important for us to win. I think the last few weeks have been about survival, getting the wins, and ensuring Amorim stays put. But now it's all about belief, and I really, really think that we can pull this off. I really think we can get 3 wins on the trot, and that may be just the start of something new under Ruben Amorim. I'm going for a 3-2 victory to Manchester United here. Drop in your predictions if you feel the Reds are going to win, and of course, drop in your predictions about the score. Follow for more United content.